Gossage campaign.
Mark, thank you so much for accommodating this morning. I'm Skot Covert, I'm Bill's campaign manager. Months ago, when Bill announced his candidacy, he pledged to run a positive issues-based campaign, and we're proud of the fidelity that we've exhibited over the past 14 months in maintaining that promise to the people that we're going to avoid the DC-style politics, and we're going to focus on the issues that actually matter to our Kansans. What happens with that is it turns out it's the best strategy you could ever employ. The recent polling in the past couple weeks on our race show us with a double-digit lead in excess of 20 points. We're very proud of that, and we're not taking it for granted as we move forward in the next 15 days. But what happens is the opposition is left with some difficult decisions to make. And over the weekend, we saw the campaign take a turn for the worse with some negative attacks against Bill and his record. And so that's why I'm here this morning, just to talk about and repudiate. The opponent sent out a mail piece that had 3 incredibly false and misleading bullet points on it. The first of which is that Bill is anti-education. As a product of the Ozark school system from kindergarten to 12th grade, as a proud graduate, I personally find this very offensive. Bill has worked in the school system for 31 years. That's longer than I've even been alive. He's been a bus driver, a teacher, a counselor, a principal, a superintendent, an assistant superintendent. There will be no stronger ally and louder voice for public education in the Arkansas legislature than Bill Gossage. And Representative Post knows this to be the truth as she decided to send this mail piece out. The second bullet point was that Bill is a double dipper. Well, the unfortunate fact of the matter is Bill hasn't even been elected yet. So that claim is completely baseless. Furthermore, as Representative Post should know, double dipping is against state law, and state law has several mechanisms in place to prevent state employees from drawing 2 paychecks for 2 time periods of work. So either excuse is frankly inexcusable. And the third topic was that Bill isn't conservative. This is the most laughable accusation, as Representative Post has a voting record that indicates she's a staunch liberal compared to Bill being a compassionate conservative. In the 2011 general session, Representative Post voted to support Obamacare in Arkansas, spending $1 million of our tax dollars to implement Obamacare here in Arkansas. In 2010, Representative Post received an F rating from the NRA. Hunting, sportsmen, and defending ourselves is the way of life around this area. And Bill proudly received the endorsement of the NRA in the letter A grade. When it comes to abortion, Bill is staunchly pro-life. Yet in 2011, when a bill was presented in the legislature that would prohibit taxpayer dollars from funding abortions, Representative Post, in her own words, in her own opinion editorial column, said, "What a joke." In my opinion, when it's the topic of the precious sanctity of human life, there's nothing that's a laughing matter about that. We've got 15 days left. The Bill Gossage campaign is focused on addressing the issues that are facing hardworking Arkansans and providing solutions to those problems. It's beneath the dignity of the office of state representative to resort to such desperate attacks in order to maintain a position that is owned by the people. So we challenge Representative Post to stay positive, talk about the issues, because that's what the people deserve. Again, Mark, thanks so much for having me on this morning. I appreciate it.
Ozark Physical Therapy is a local